I'm Robert Bluestein, and I've been asked to share my mustard recipe and how it goes into a wonderful barbecue sauce. So here we go. I look for mustard seeds, ground mustard seeds that you can get at the store, and I will take these mustard seeds and I will soak them in water for several hours. It's important that you remember that the water be cold, because that way it makes it for a hotter mustard. The warmer the water, the more milder the mustard will be. And so that's important to remember. But once the mustard is been resting for 4 hours or so, you then take the seeds and you strain them and put them in a bowl as such. And then you grind them with the back of a spoon. And I will just keep on grinding. You can use a pestle for this, or one of those other dishes that have a real porous material, a pumice dish. Once that's done, what you'll be left with on the next step is this wonderful powder. And you can see that the powder's got a lot of yellow in it, and here's why. Real mustard seeds are kind of brown and white. This has turmeric in it. I put almost an equal amount of turmeric as I have mustard powder in here. And then I've got this nice mustard powder, and it's got a real great aroma. The next thing I do is I'll add 2 tablespoons of water, any brand you want. It's just 2 parts H and a part of O. I'll add one or the other. I prefer beer to this, but I'll add 2 tablespoons of either one. And you can even go 1 tablespoon of Corona or beer, whichever one you want, and 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, but make sure it's 2 tablespoons, because you don't want to overmake your mustard, and this is a perfect recipe for a small amount. After you've done that, you'll have this. This is what the finished product looks like, and it tastes really, really good. Very good. You'll have to take my word for it. When you get this like so, and you stir it, and it's got kind of almost a pudding-like texture, let it sit out for about 3 or 4 hours. That ripens the mustard, and you'll know it's ready because you'll start smelling it in your kitchen when you go in there. It's very, very loud when you first make it. Now, you can add a lot of different things to your mustard. I like to add white pepper to it, and I love to add fresh dill. Dill is wonderful in a mustard because I like a pastrami sandwich or ham sandwich or anything of that nature. It's great on rye bread. And I'll add cayenne pepper or garlic, however you want to do your flavors you want for the main dish. I'm using the mustard today in a barbecue sauce. So I take a tablespoon of this mustard, and I've made my barbecue sauce using ketchup and red wine vinegar. You'll see that there's pineapple in this. This is a new trend in cooking. It is really wonderful. It brings a tart flavor to it because I like a lot of heat as well. In this barbecue sauce, there is maple syrup, which I add right here. This is Vermont maple syrup. It's great. And I try to add just about as much maple syrup as I do as I do mustard, because it's a nice balance. These are cinnamon sticks. I like to let the barbecue sit in the cinnamon sticks, and you can also throw them in your garden and run away cats. Scare the cats away from eating your flowers. The barbecue sauce also has fresh vanilla bean in it. And as you can see, I like the powdered version of it that comes this way. This was on sale at Williams-Sonoma for a couple of bucks. But you can use a fresh vanilla bean if you wish and just grind it yourself. A pinch of salt and some brown sugar is a must for the chicken. Now this is a chicken, and you can see how wonderfully I've coated it with seasoning. There's brown sugar, orange, salt, pepper, Creole seasoning, and some cayenne pepper on here. And this is gonna cook for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna coat it with sauce for the remaining 15 minutes or so, and I'll use this pineapple sauce. The final touch to this is I'll take some roasted pineapples, and I put them in foil and just roast them. This is to where they're brown, and then coat them on top of the chicken. The whole meal, probably about 90 minutes from beginning to end. Throw some asparagus together, add any green vegetables you want, and you are done. Just as good.